Hi everyone, Monica here with advice to think twice. I had some time and some energy, which is a rare thing these days, during the week anyway. And I just wanted to do a feels personal reading. Let me have a sip of coffee. Because I received this in the post. I ordered it a while ago. Hush Tarot. And it's a beautiful deck, and I also want to get to know it, so the best way to do that is to use it, right? So I thought, best of both worlds, I get to use it and you guys get a reading. Let's do a feels personal. Now if you're new to the channel, welcome. Please make sure to let me know you're here. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you to all my subscribers and all my supporters, however you send me your support. I do appreciate it. You've been with me. Those of you who have been with me for a good long while, I really appreciate your loyalty and your support. And yeah, so if you're new and you don't know, a feels personal reading is a reading you can watch regardless of what sign you are. It's intended to feel like a personal reading, like a private reading for everybody watching, or most of the people watching. And so I'm just going to pull cards and see what we get. I'm going to do a bit of an in-depth look at whatever it is that's coming up. And we'll take it from there. Your weeklies are posted. The weeklies are timeless, so you can watch whatever weekly you want to get your messages. Whatever you feel drawn to, because I do them in divine timing. So whatever you feel drawn to watch, whenever you feel drawn to watch it, that's when you should watch it. You also have your monthlies, your mid-monthlies, and I'll be doing the December readings soon enough. And then start doing forecasts for next year. That reminds me, I'm running a special on 6-month forecast and 12-month forecast. Information below if you're interested. And we're just going to get started. 5 of Swords flipped over. The 8 of Swords. We'll see if it pops up in the reading. But a bit of self-sabotage and behavior where someone, it's almost like they're punishing themselves for something. It may come up, it may not be related. Let's see. Angels and guides, give me a reading that will feel like a personal reading for everybody watching, most people watching. What do we need to know about the situation and advice for our highest good? Alright, there we go. What do we have? The High Priestess. This deck's so beautiful. Queen of Cups is the challenge. Crowning you, we have the Page of Wands. In the Foundation, we have the 4 of Pentacles. In the past, we have the 9 of Cups. In the near future, we have the 7 of Wands. How you see yourself, we have the King of Swords. Your environment, the 4 of Wands. Hopes and fears, the Hangman. And in the outcome, we have the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Sun. So with the Sun, major arcana energy is very positive energy. It's also an energy of illumination, truth being spoken, and it gives us a sense of freedom, independence, a sense of, okay, I'm back in control, or not in an unhealthy way, in a healthy way, right? Okay, I'm back on track. I know what I need to do. It restores focus, it restores motivation, it restores energy. If this has been about health issues, this is where we get our energy back, our inspiration back, our drive back. But ultimately, it's victory energy to do with something being illuminated. In the current situation, so we have the High Priestess. So this is just saying you already know what this is. Trust your instinct, trust your intuition. I also feel like this is something you've been picking up on, signs and symbols. See how she's listening to that little bird there? You've been picking up signs and symbols and signals in your dreams, or your guides have been giving you signals and hints and signs about this. Like nature related, right? So if it's birds or feathers or butterflies or seeing, I hear ladybugs for some of you, coins for others. Okay, whatever the case may be, you've been getting signs about this, like this is coming. You've been told that this is coming, just not in a direct way, right? But, oh, this is why. The challenge is the Queen of Cups. Why is it challenge the Queen of Cups? The challenge is the Queen of Cups because you haven't been listening or believing the signs that you've been receiving. You haven't been listening. You haven't been believing. You haven't been acknowledging them, right? Almost like, you know, it's like you're explaining it away. Oh yeah, no, it's just a bird, it doesn't matter, you know, or it's just a butterfly, it doesn't matter that I've been seeing the same butterfly at the same time of day in the same place for the past week. You explain it away, you don't believe it, right? However, in the foundation, Four of Pentacles, this is something you haven't been able to relinquish from your life, to release from your life. You've been trying to, but you haven't actually been able to. The reason why is because subconsciously with the High Priestess there, you knew there was more to it. You knew it wasn't done. You knew it wasn't finished. You knew it, you know, there's more to it, right? Because in the past we have the Nine of Cups. This was a wish come true for you at one point. It made you very happy. Okay. But something happened and it transformed, and it wasn't your wish fulfilled anymore, or it went away, right? So it wasn't your wish fulfilled anymore. But the reason why you haven't been able to release it, even though maybe you've tried rationally, you've tried, right? But it's in your energy. It's because it was something that was meant for you. It's because it was something that was a wish granted to you. It was a dream come true. And it's not easy to let go of the hope that we can have that again, or restore that, or repair that once we experience that energy, okay? But for some of you, that's where that message is coming in about punishing yourselves. For some of you, you're punishing yourselves for believing in this in the first place, or for not being able to release this in the first place. Okay. It's like you're upset with yourself that you still have emotion for this thing or situation or person. You're upset with yourself that you still care about this. You're upset with yourself that it's still in your heart or in your hopes. Does that make sense? Even you have that crescent moon in the back there. Very interesting reading. Crowning you, we have the Page of Wands. So shortly, in the coming days, very soon, you'll receive some sort of information that is in the 3D, okay? It's not going to be a subtle thing. It's not going to be something that only you understand, or that only you can pick up on, or you can interpret it, okay? It's something in writing. It's online, most likely, with the Page of Wands. It's something that spreads, you know, like when something goes viral, right? It's something that everyone kind of hears about, okay? Or there's a message come in, and the person receiving the message might not be you, but they're calling everyone they know. Hey, this happened. Have you seen this happen? You know what I mean? We'll get more clarity about it. In the near future, we have the Seven of Wands. So I feel like with the Seven of Wands, it's again an energy where you're fighting something off, or you're fighting something, you're keeping at a distance, but I feel like it's because you're afraid to get your hopes up again. Okay, so it's not because you really don't want it anymore. It's because you don't want to get your hopes up about it. And how you see yourself, we have the King of Swords. You're trying to be very rational about this. You're trying to be very practical, realistic about the facts. And I feel like that's the approach you've been in, which is why you've been ignoring your intuition, okay? In your environment, that what you don't see coming in, the Four of Wands, there's someone coming to you to visit you, someone coming home, someone telling you they want to come home. This can be a reconnect at a gathering, or you're surrounded by other people, or some sort of a social event or a family event. This could also be a job offer that you gave up on, or a promotion that you gave up hoping for, okay? Could also be good news about a home or a living arrangement, a living situation. In your hopes and fears, we have the Hangman. So it's like, I want to believe this, but I'm afraid that will only get me stuck again. So it's a situation where you experienced something that was a dream come true. It felt like a wish fulfilled. Something changed about it. I'm seeing the snake there. Something transformed about it. Something changed about it. And it went away. you've never quite been able to let go of it. You've been trying to. You've been trying to move on. You've been telling yourself, you know, be realistic about this. Just look for other options. Just look for other opportunities. Stop hoping for this. But you haven't quite been able to get it out of your energy, right? That's what this is coming in. So you're hoping that you can believe this, but you're afraid that if you get your hopes up about this, you're going to be stuck again in the cycle of waiting, right? It's something that it took you a long time to move on from, or to accept the fact that, you know what, it's not going to happen. I need to move on. And you're afraid that if you now get your hopes up again, you'll go back to the cycle where you'll hope for this, you'll wait for this, and you'll keep yourself stuck. In the outcome, we do have the Three of Pentacles. And again, it's something here and now. It's real. It's in the 3D. It is the contract, it's the offer, it's the money coming in, it's the person showing up on your doorstep, right? It's not just the words, it's not just the emotion they make you feel. It's here. An offer to collaborate, to come together, to come back together. An offer in terms of promotion, raise, career progression, because that's what the Three of Pentacles ultimately is. It's something where you've been watched. Someone's been watching you. Not in a creepy way. Someone's been watching you for quite some time. But they couldn't come to you because the offer wasn't ready. So if it's a situation to do with work, for example, you were promised something, Nine of Cups, that was a wish come true for you. You were promised that dream job or the promotion or the money. Something happened and it went away. It's like you haven't heard anything about it or from that person. And it just, no matter what you did, there was no communication, no new information. You couldn't figure out what was going on. Someone might have been leaving you on red. They weren't reading your emails. They weren't getting back to you. Or they were getting back to you saying the same thing. Oh, it's out of my hands. Or no, I haven't heard anything else with it. And so even though you really had high hopes for that, you kind of had to pull yourself up by the bootstraps and be like, you know what, let's be realistic. Waiting for this and hoping for this is just keeping me miserable, and it's keeping me stuck. When actually I could be smarter about it and just look for other options or look for other possibilities where someone's just going to give me what I deserve, okay? And now, whatever that is coming back around. There's going to be communication about it, or someone asking you, are you still interested? Or someone saying, hey, I heard about an update regarding this. You know, there's been some changes in management, or some people have left and now they've got some open positions, or something along those lines. With the Seven of Wands here, it's almost like I don't feel like this is you saying, you know, okay, I'm going to go fight for it. It could be, but most likely I'm feeling this like, I'm not gonna allow myself to get my hopes up. I'm not gonna allow myself to get back on that hamster wheel. If it is for me, I need to see it, I need to read it, I need to hold that paper in my hand, I need to see this person in my face, I need to, you know what I mean? But that's exactly what's coming in. So what's the Seven of Wands? Let's clarify. What's the Seven of Wands in the near future when it comes to this situation? Yeah, look, the Nine of Swords. Like, nope, I'm not going back there. The Page of Pentacles, I need to see it. What have I been saying? I need to see it. It needs to be real. It needs to be something in the 3D. Something I can touch, see, feel, read, taste. I don't know. Take it as it makes sense. I'm not going to allow myself, Knight of Swords, to get back into that hamster wheel where I twist myself in knots hoping for something and feeling miserable because it's not coming in. Three of Cups, Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles in the outcome. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. Ten of Wands. Yeah, I feel like something's coming in when you've already kind of given up on it. The Hermit under the Sun. Someone's been watching you from afar. They wanted to give you an offer. They wanted to make you an offer or to come to you or whatever this is, but they couldn't for whatever reason. Something wasn't ready. Something wasn't available. It wasn't in their hands. It wasn't in their control, whatever the case may be. Three of Cups can be about a reconciliation for some of you, or some sort of a reconnect. It's coming in, okay? It's coming in with the Three of Pentacles. It's here, it's real, it's in your face. But there's just so much history here. There's so much you've been through because of this, that now you're thinking, do I still want this? The Six of Pentacles. Is it still worth my time? Is it still worth my investment? Because I don't know if I have the energy. Ten of Wands, Five of Pentacles. I don't know if I have anything else to give to this at this point. Nine of Wands is someone who is considering walking away from something. Is considering letting an ending happen and just releasing it. Because too much has gone on. It's too complicated, it's too painful, it's too difficult. I don't even know if I want this anymore. But we have the King of Cups, Queen of Cups, King of Cups. Maybe that's why I saw the Three of Cups. So for some of you, it is about reconciliation. Someone trying to come back into your life, whether it's a romantic interest or someone you just had a falling out with. There was a lot of emotion there. There was a lot of love there. And again, love is not just romantic. And for whatever reason, it wasn't working. It didn't work out. Someone mistreated the other, or taken for granted, or whatever the case was. And this person is now ready to come in to offer you something they've been meaning to offer you, but for whatever reason, their hands were tied. And you're sitting there looking, I don't know. Number one, I don't know if I believe you. Number two, when they do prove it to you, you're like, I don't know if this is still worth my time. I don't know if I still want this. I don't know if I still have anything to give to this. Because you're still feeling very raw, no matter how much time has passed. Because this was a deep hope for you, or a deep emotion, it triggered deep emotions. You're still a little raw about it, or a lot raw. Now, it'll be up to you what you want to do with this, but whatever this is, it is genuine. The Nine of Wands is there to say, you can have what was promised to you, or what you hoped to have. You can have that if you don't give up. But it will be an effort of willpower and focus to overcome what happened in the past. Okay? And I do see love for some. I see reconnection, reconciling, reconnecting with friends or family. And for others, it is about work. It is about a business situation, or a situation where you were promised something and then it just, that's it, poof, went away. Nothing happened. And then it's almost like every time you asked about it, they were like, as far as I know, it's still an option, but I don't know anything else. So, you kept your hopes high. And in the end, you were like, you know what, this is ridiculous. I just need to face facts. I need to just accept things for what they are, not what I think they should be or could be. It's a situation where you felt like you found your dream job, your dream person, your dream situation. Okay, place to live, whatever this is. So you weren't going to just let it go, right? You were willing to fight for it, to work for it. But it feels like the other party just wasn't cooperating, wasn't on the same page. It felt like you were fighting for this on your own when it was supposed to be two parties, right? So you very reluctantly had to tell yourself, to convince yourself, to be realistic, to put hope aside, and to put how you feel about the situation or the person aside, and to be rational about it, right? Because it was painful. It was painful. And you've picked yourself back up. You are in this place where you're feeling stable with whatever it is you're doing, not looking at this. And this is now knocking on your door. Remember what we talked about months ago, a couple of years ago? I can do that now. I can offer you that now. And you're like, well, you know, a lot has gone on, man. A lot has gone on. I don't know if I can trust you. I feel like someone just disappointed you. Someone just let you down. If it's a boss, this is someone you are loyal to. You thought they had your back like you had theirs. You thought that you put in the work, they will see it and they will protect you and they will do what's right. And they just dropped the ball on you. They just gave you an answer, or they said something to you that made you think, holy hell, okay, is that what it is then? Oh, okay, oh, okay. Boy, did I misread that situation. And so it's almost like you went against your nature, Queen of Swords with the King, Queen of Cups with the King of Swords. You went against your nature and you were like, you know what? Normally, I would do everything I could to get the work done. I would do overtime. I wouldn't ask for money overtime. I wouldn't. But you've had to pull back. You've had to be like, you know what? If that's what it is, then that's what it is. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go above and beyond for you because you did not want to do that for me. And it was painful and it was disappointing to say the least. But it's like, that's it. That's what it is. I'll deal with this for as long as I want to, and then I'll look for something else. I have no loyalty to this person. And now they're turning around. They're like, hey, I did this for you. Look, remember what I promised you? Or they actually told you, you know what? No, that's not an option for you. And now they're coming back and they're saying, hey, it's an option for you now. And you're like, where was this when you promised me, right? Then it was a no. Then it was, oh, yeah, I know I promised it, but, you know, actually, I kind of want something else. So, yeah, you have a decision to make here. Do you still want this? Can you trust this person? Can you still be loyal? Can you redevelop loyalty, friendship, trust, love even with this other person in whatever capacity? Is it still a wise investment for you? It'll be your choice. What's the advice here? The Wheel of Fortune. It's your choice. It's your choice with the Wheel of Fortune. What you choose is what will be, is what I hear with this. So, I mean, on the one hand, yeah, you have to overcome the Five of Cups, man. That's the sorrow. That's the disappointment. When someone did not have your back, you thought it was an end-all, be-all situation. You were both on the same page. Tower came crumbling down, and you couldn't believe it. And you had to believe it. You had to make yourself believe it. I thought this person had my back. I thought this person truly loved me. I thought we were doing whatever. The tower came crashing down. It was a very rude awakening that actually, hold on, I'm misreading this whole situation. I've put way more on it than it actually deserves. I've given this more than what it deserves. I'm in it by myself, or, you know, whatever that realization was. It was a deep loss. And now the Wheel of Fortune come back around. If you wanted to, you could have your Nine of Cups. You could. If you really want that. But you have to sit with yourself and really figure out what you want to do, because there's still a lot of hurt feelings here that you can overcome, but it will take some work, and it will take you talking to the other person or the other party to tell them exactly how you feel, to tell them exactly where you're at, to give them a chance to work with you when they didn't do it before. You know what I mean? Yeah, Two of Swords. It's up to you. That's the advice. No matter how much I try to clarify, that's telling you it will be it's your decision. It's your decision. And this is a good time to listen to your intuition if you've been avoiding doing that until now. What I can say is this person or this offer is genuine this time. You're going to have to figure out, you're going to have to, you know, do some work with some emotional intelligence here to figure out exactly how you feel and what you can do with those feelings. Can you overcome them? Can you, not necessarily overcome as in ignore, I mean heal them, transform them into something better, restore better feelings, right? Warmer feelings, whatever the situation is. You know yourself, you know your own feelings, you know how you respond and react to things. If you come to the conclusion that actually I kind of, you know, have a grudge here and I don't think I'll be able to release it anytime soon, it's probably best to walk away. because it will cost you more in the long run. Even if you think you don't give it that much, right? You don't invest that much into the situation. Just the fact that you're aware of the fact that, you know what, I could do this, but I choose to do less. I could do this, but I choose to hold back. That's painful because you keep going against your own nature, right? So it's up to you to decide. What you choose is what will be. You have the answers already. King of Cups, Queen of Cups, High Priestess. You already have the answers. You already know if you can do this, if you want to do this, if it's a good thing in your life still, or if it's best to keep going in the direction you've been going and to let this go, to release this. And if you can get some closure from the situation, if you come to the conclusion that you don't even need that anymore, then just keep going. You're headed in better directions. Okay? What you choose is what will be. I'll leave it there. Okay? So guys, let me know what you think. Okay? What is this reading about for you? My camera froze. I don't know why it does that. I think, honestly, there we go. I think I just need to get a different software to record, if I'm honest, but I haven't had time to research. Do you guys know of software that you can use to record and edit videos? Not so much the edit, because I don't really have time to edit that much, but to record, and because there's not that much available that's free, or if it's not free, it's like I don't mind paying for it, but the ones that I found are just so complicated, and it's like I'm not going to use 90% of those features. So, but anyway, let me know what the reading is about for you, how you make sense with this reading, and if it helps you, let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you like this deck. I think it's gorgeous and amazing. So let me know your thoughts on it, and keep me posted. Okay, let me know what you decide about this situation. Yeah, looking forward to your thoughts. Okay, so hope you've enjoyed this and hope you find it useful. I'll leave it here for now, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.